children, I am Onindita ma'am and I am back with my class 4 mathematics video. Now my today's video is connected with the lesson plan of 27th of August. And here in this video, I'll be revising rounding of numbers for your unit test. Right children? Now I hope you all remember children, in my previous video, I have taught you how to round off numbers to their nearest tens. Now let us recapitulate that first. Right? I have told you what is rounding off. Why do we round off numbers? There are certain cases where we cannot give the exact figure, the exact number. In those cases, we guess a number which is not the exact number, but it's very close to the exact answer. And that is called rounding off. We round off numbers to their nearest tens, hundreds or thousands according to our convenience. Right children? Now, let's get into today's topic. My today's topic is rounding off numbers to their nearest hundreds and thousands. So let's get started. Rounding off numbers to nearest hundreds. I'll teach you this one with the help of an example. I'm taking two numbers children. 234 and 264. Now to round off numbers to their nearest hundreds, you have to follow 4 basic steps that will be very convenient for you and you will be able to get the answer very easily. Right children? Now what are the 4 basic steps? My first step is find out the nearest hundreds to that number. Right children? So first of all, I am writing 234. The first example. Right? What are the 2 hundreds that are very closest, nearest to this number? This side it is 200 and this side it is 300. So 234 is situated in between the 2 hundreds, 200 and 300. Right? So first step we have done. Now come to the second step. Look at the number which is in the tens place. Right children? So again I am writing 234 and I am writing their place values. According to their place value charts, I am placing the numbers. Right? So you have to round off this number up to 100 and we have to see the number which is sitting just at the right to that number. Look at the number in the tens place. Since you have to round off the numbers to 100, now you have to look at the number which is sitting under the tens column, tens place. Right? So our second step is over. Now come to the third step. Now if that number, which number? The number which is sitting right to the number to be estimated, to be rounded off. Right? That means that is 3. If that number is less than 5, we round down to the lesser hundred. Right? So 3 is less than 5. Right? What we have to do? We have to round down this number to the lesser hundred. That means 200. Right? We are not going to the greater hundred. We are coming to the lesser hundred. So here we can write 234 can be estimated. I have taught you the estimation sign children. I hope you all remember. 234 can be estimated to rounded off to 200 since the number in tens place is less than 5. Right children? Here we don't have to consider the fourth step. Right? Now let us take the next sum. Next number. Our next number was 264. So according to the first step, we have to consider the 200s, two nearest hundreds. So again, here we have 300 264 is sitting in between the 200s, 200 and 300, right? Now, again, we have to place it under the place value chart. Look at the number in the tens place. So, we have to find out the number in the tens place, right? 100, tens and ones. This is the tens place, right? Now, if the number is less than 5, the number is not less than 5, right? Rather, the number is greater than 5. So, we move on to the next step. If the number is greater than 5, 6 is greater than 5, we round up to the greater 100, right? That means this time we are going to round off to 300, right? So, 264 can be rounded off to 300. Right, children? I hope you all have understood. Now, I'll move on to my next topic, that is rounding of numbers to their nearest thousands. Now, one thing is that, children, following these basic steps only, you will be able to do those sums again, right? These are the basic steps we are going to follow once again for rounding of the numbers to 1000 also. Now, here again I consider two numbers, right? I consider 3250 and 3850, right? So, what was my basic step? First basic step, find out the nearest. This time it will be 1000, right? So, 3250. I have to find out the nearest thousands. Here we have 3000 and here we have 4000, right? Now the next step, look at the number in the hundreds place. You have to see the number which is just sitting at the right to that number, right? So, now again, place value chart, 3250. This is the place where you have to round off. So, the number sitting right to this in the hundreds column is 2, right? Now, next step, we have to compare this number with 5. If this number is less than 5, we round down the number to the lesser thousand. That means 3000. Right, children? So, 2 is less than 5. Therefore, 3250 can be rounded off to 3000. Right? Now, let us take the other number, that is 3850. So, here we put 3850. Find out the nearest thousand. The nearest thousand again is 3000 here and 4000. It is sitting between the 2000, 3000 and 4000. Right? Now, here the number in hundreds place you have to find out, and that is 8. Right, children? 8 is greater than 5. You have to compare the number with 5. 8 is greater than 5. So, this rule, this point we are going to apply, right? Then we will round off the number to the higher thousands. That means 4000. Therefore, 3850 can be rounded off to 4000. Right, children? Hope you all have understood this. Now, one more process I am going to teach you. Rather, in some other way, I am going to teach you how to round off number so that you can solve these sums in a very less time. Right? Okay, children. So, here I am going to talk about two types of number. One type of number, I am going to call them weak numbers. Right? These are the weak numbers. Who are they? They are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? And who are the strong numbers, children? The strong numbers are 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now, why am I talking about weak and strong numbers, children? I'll tell you. Just keep watching. Right? Now, I give you some sums. Round off the following numbers. Right? First of all, I'll give you a set of numbers. Round off 80 and 85 to their nearest tens. Right, children? Okay. To estimate numbers to their nearest tens, that means tens and ones, we have to look at the number in the ones column, right? So, here it is 0. Now, children, see here carefully. 0 is a weak number or a strong number. Where is it situated? It is situated under the weak number column, right? If it is sitting under weak number column, then 80 can be rounded off to 80 only, right? Now, the next number, 5. You have to consider this number under ones column because you are rounding off the numbers to their tens. So, you consider the ones column number, the number sitting under ones column. It is 5, right? 5, where is it situated? Weak numbers or strong numbers? 5 is situated under the column of strong numbers, right? So, here 85, since 5 is a strong number, right? It can be estimated to the greater tens, that means 90. This number will just add 1 to this number and you will put a 0 over here and you will get the estimated or the rounded off number. Right, children? Now, number 2. 745 and 775. You have to estimate them to their nearest 100. Right? Okay. 100, tens and ones. Now this time you have to round off them to their hundreds place. So you have to consider the number in the tens column. See? 4. The number in the tens column is 4. Is it a weak number or a strong number? 4 is here under weak number. So if it is a weak number, then we have to round off the number to the lesser 100. So 745 can be rounded off to 700 only. Right, children? Now the next number. The number in the tens column is a strong number, right? So this number will be rounded off to the next, that is greater hundreds. That means you add 1 with this and it will be 800. Similarly, for thousands, let us take one number. Let us take 8164 and 8964, and you have to round them off up to their nearest 1000. So, this time you have to see the hundreds column because thousands plus you have to estimate, you have to round off. So, the number sitting to right is the number under the hundreds column. Now see here, it is 1. So 1 is under the weak numbers column. Therefore 8164 can be rounded off to 8,000. Right? That means the lesser thousand. This one sits between the 2000s, 8,000s and 9,000s. Right? So the lesser thousand will be 8,000. Now, here, see, what is there under the hundreds column? It is 9. And 9 is obviously one of the strong numbers. Therefore, this will be estimated to its higher thousands. Right? That means you have to add 1 with this number, the number to be estimated or rounded off. Therefore, 98964 can be estimated to 9,000. I hope all of you have understood, children, and you will follow this process. It will help you to get your answer very easily and very quickly. So practice this sums and have a good luck for your unit test. Best of luck, children.